everyone. The world is full of diamonds and gems, and we are having some of them here today. Honorable Resource Person, Dr. Q. Oziaji
Ma'am, you are not audible.
Sapna madam, you are not audible. Please unmute your mic.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, you audible.
Very good afternoon, everyone. The world is full of diamonds and gems, and we are having some of them here today. Honorable Resource Person, Dr. Q. Oziaji Casimiro, Professor R.C. Gulhane, President of Prerna Seva Mandal, and Dr. S.C. Gulhane, the Secretary of Prerna Seva Mandal, Mrs. Abhilasha Gudde, CEO Prerna Seva Mandal, Dr. Praveen Joshi, Director, Prerna College of Commerce, Dr. Leeladhar Revatkar, Officiating Principal, Prerna College of Commerce, faculty members, and all my dear students. I, Dr. Sapna Gutke from Department of Commerce and Management, feel privileged to extend my warm welcome to the first day of the certificate course in Marketing Management. It is a moment of extreme pleasure to welcome the guest speaker, Dr. Kiv Oziaji Casimiro, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Management from Pan-Pacific Intercontinental College, and units earned is 18. He is Masters of Arts in Education, and his field of expertise is school leadership and management. Sir is accreditor for Philippine Association of Colleges and Universities, Commission in Accreditation. Sir is also a deputy, Sir is also from International Society of Teachers, Administrators, and Researchers. Sir is also a manuscript editor from Instabright Publications. Sir is also college professor in Bulkan State University main campus. Sir has bagged 2 times outstanding professor, College of Arts and Letters, organized many seminars on the areas like leadership and management. He also wrote several books, and he also organized many seminars like on this area like management and leadership. Such an eminent personality indeed. Now I request Dr. Praveen Joshi sir for his introductory remarks. Over to you, sir.
Wait. Good evening, everybody. It's time to start the session. This is a certificate course in life skills and their practical application. And my dear friend, Kivi Uzia from Manila, Philippines, is the guest speaker today. In fact, Kivi Uzia is a very multi-talented personality, and I think so far whatever topics I have given to him, he has never said no. About 8 to 10 talks he must have delivered in our programs, and every time the students were very happy. His power of explanation, his ability to explain the things, enriched contents, and the style of presentation, all are really very admirable and worth emulation. The teachers who have been attending this certificate course must learn from Kivi Uzia how to make the presentation. He will today speak on a very important topic, and he will explain to you in detail the essentials of marketing. He will touch the basic points of marketing. He's a versatile speaker. I welcome him and request him to begin the session. Kiwi, please start the session.
Okay, sorry for the disturbance. I just fixed the internet connection. Since Okay, I'll start. Can someone turn off the microphone? My voice is already echoing. Okay. Okay, so I
Uh-huh.
guess it's good afternoon in your country and good evening in ours here in the Philippines. Since it's already almost 8 p.m. here in the Philippines, and I thank Sir Pravin for letting me start during this time since it was originally 4 p.m. in your country, but I did request that it should be 5 p.m. due to some errands and meetings that I had to attend to earlier. Okay, so we are going to talk about marketing management, and I actually did my best to collate the necessary topics regarding marketing management, so as marketing in general. Okay, I have been, aside from being the principal of the institution and a professor in the university, I had been in the marketing for almost 10 years. So I was working for 12 years and I was in the marketing field, aside from the teaching field, for uh, 10 years already. Okay, so let me start. So the first topic that we are going to discuss, of course, is marketing management. So it's in unit one. Anyway, we cannot define marketing in one sitting, and we cannot explain marketing management usually by one session because the topic has a lot of strands and a lot of subtopics that we need to discuss. That's why I believe your institution, Prerna College of Commerce, has divided the discussion in different sessions with different speakers who have expertise with the topic that I will be discussing today, I would like you to know that it's 1 hour. It's not enough. One day is also not even enough to discuss marketing management since this is a course. So the strategy of your school to define and to let the marketing management be extrapolated to all of the uh, audience here tonight is really great, okay? Because one speaker for 1 hour cannot really define all the specifics under the marketing management that the audience or the target audience should absorb, okay? First, definition of the marketing management. Marketing management is the process of planning and executing, or marketing is the process of planning and executing the conception, pricing, promotion, and distribution of ideas, goods, and services to create exchanges that satisfy individual and organizational objectives. So when we talk about marketing, mostly it talks about sales, it talks about recruitment, it talks about promotion. So was with advertisement. But with the kind of educational landscape that we are in today, most especially learning is not just in person or face to face, but it was combined with technology since I believe we have used online distance learning or online classes during the pandemic. And I also believe that even in the near future, even we will be over with the pandemic era, classes and learning will still have the touch of what we had during the pandemic, which was online distance learning. Okay, so marketing nowadays is not just how are you going to promote it with the usual things that we had, but technological or technology will play a great importance and a great role in marketing, whether it's in school or corporations or company. Planning and execution, so as with distribution of ideas, are great factors when it comes to marketing. Of course, we can never have a good marketing plan. We can never have a good marketing strategy. So as with marketing collaterals, or anyway, when we talk about marketing collaterals, these are the things that we use in promotion and advertisements. Like for example, posters that we are posting on Facebook pages, Twitter, and Instagram. So as with the real life physical tarpaulins or posters that we are posting in hallways, facades of schools, and even buildings that promote certain businesses. Okay, so nowadays, marketing is redefined as a tool which can provide not only the physical aspects of advertisements but also in combination of technology, most especially websites and social media networking sites, which are very much rampant with regard to the promotion and disseminating information so as with ideas. Okay, another, marketing is the management process. Again, it's a management process because management is a management work. So as with the administrative work or responsibility, marketing is the management process responsible for identifying, anticipating, and satisfying consumer requirements and profitability. It should be profitability and it's not profitably, okay? Marketing, of course, is concerned with how are we going to satisfy our clients, our consumers. In our case, since we are in school, okay, what we need to satisfy are the students or the learners that are actually getting either their degrees or diploma if they are in the basic education level. Now, if we are on the field of business, for example, we are taking business administration or commerce, sooner or later when we graduate, what we are going to have is to identify, of course, the what we call target market, and anticipating the needs of the consumers or customers. Of course, we have to identify first what are the needs of our consumers, what are the needs of our clients. After that, we have to anticipate what are the solutions, what are the strategies that we are going to provide for them so that satisfaction will come in. The moment, again, let us repeat, the moment we identify the appropriate marketing strategy or whatever problems we have in the business, we have to anticipate whatever solutions or strategies we are going to provide. After that, of course, there comes this satisfaction. Okay? When the consumer or customers have been satisfied with the services we are provided, or a certain school or companies that provide, yes, okay, of course they will keep coming back with the products that you are offering, or with the business that we are giving them. Okay, it's like in school, like for example, if the school has been giving great services to the learners, its population will automatically ameliorate. Of course, the number of students will increase because of the services that has been provided to them. So as with businesses, if the business offers certain products and services, the moment that the consumers and customers have been satisfied with it, of course, through the word of mouth, it is the greatest marketing that we can ever heard as of now. They will automatically promote what has been experienced. Okay. Next, this is an example of a graph that we can actually utilize with regard to marketing. Of course, the value of the product that we are offering if it's a business, and the services that we are offering if it's also a school, a business, a corporation. Value is the center of all the services being offered. Okay, as you can see, of course, the company and the administrators of certain companies, so as with the marketing team, has to explore with the ideas that needs to be tapped. The moment that ideas has been explored, of course, we have to create our own strategies and ideas. These strategies and ideas that the company or the administrators or the policymakers, so as with the marketing team, has formulated, there comes the delivery. Okay. Anyway, I would like everyone to know that formulating a marketing strategy is not an easy work, because there are a lot of things that a company or the team has to consider. First, of course, the target market. What kind of people are we going to deliver the services with? Of course, we have to align the vision and mission of company, so as with the brand of the product, so as with the benefits that the product can give or the company can provide, or the services that the company can provide to the target market or the target clients. It should jive. It's like, for example, uh, there are 100,000 people on a certain area, and they are fond of drinking Coke rather than juice. Of course, we are not, if we are offering the same product, like for example with Pepsi, we are not going to offer marketing services that is the same with the usual product that they have been utilizing. Of course, the ideas that the marketing team or the company that will be providing should be better than what they are already seeing. But of course, the product itself should jive with the kind of marketing that has been provided by the company. Okay? Next is different from competitors. This is what I was telling a while ago. We should not be the same with the competitor. We should not have the same things with the competitor. Of course, we can have similarities, but not actually 100% the same. We should be better or 10 page ahead with the competitor, of course. What is our difference, and how can people patronize us if we have the same offering, if we have the same services that we're going to provide with the competitor? Okay. Next, this is a common problem that many people and many policymakers do not know. Okay. This is what we call the marketing myopia. Marketing myopia is a short sighted and inward looking approach to marketing that focuses on the needs of the company instead of defining the company and its product in terms of the customer's needs and wants. Marketing myopia can be useful in some cases only. Marketing myopia cannot be utilized daily with the operations of any kinds of institutions. Marketing myopia, if I may explain further, is a kind of marketing that addresses certain problems in products, services, or the company as a whole. But what is the right thing to do is, of course, the marketing team or the marketing strategy should define not only the product but the company and all of its products so as with the image of the companies and the wants of the customer. The difference between marketing myopia and the usual marketing is it focuses on the products itself. But the usual marketing that we should have and we should follow is it should focus on the needs and wants of the customers. The reason why we are selling products and the reason why a certain company provides services is of course to address the needs and wants of consumers and of course to bridge existing gaps. Okay? Of course, using marketing myopia, if it's going to be used frequently, it will result in the failure to see and adjust to the rapid changes in their markets. So, I do suggest that if you're going to use marketing myopia the marketing myopia should only be used in certain cases, most especially in cases that are sudden, emergency, and urgent. But if you're going to have daily transactions and operations, what we should use is the usual marketing, which focuses on the needs and wants of the customers and consumers and focuses on the image as a whole of the company or the corporation. Next is the relationship marketing. Relationship marketing focuses on needs, wants of target markets and delivering superior value. Long-term relationship with customers and other partners leads to success. Sometimes, marketing is not just with the ideas provided by the marketing of the company alone. Sometimes there's what we call merger, or we are actually having a partnership with other institutions, either benchmarking, okay, trying to get the best practices of established companies, but this is only applicable to companies or schools that are only starting. What if benchmarking is not applicable? We can use other strands or other types of relationship marketing, which is trying to be in partnership or collaboration with other companies having the same goals with us or their values, their mission and vision, the benefits of their products can actually be helpful with the product that our company has. Okay, so relationship marketing is a long-term type of marketing that actually addresses certain issues and it strengthens somehow. It strengthens the marketing standing. Of course, it will also improve the economic standing if it's successful of certain companies and corporations under the relationship marketing, which again it talks about collaboration, partnership, which represented by, of course, relationship marketing and partnership would not be possible if it's not going to be official. And how are we going to do it? Of course, there should be a memorandum of agreement or a memorandum of understanding between two companies which will be collaborating with certain products or certain services. Okay, most people are having mistakes in defining sales and marketing. They are sometimes thinking that marketing and sales are the same. I can say, excuse me, I can say that marketing and sales are similar, but not actually the same because sales is under marketing. Okay, marketing is the mother, and sales is the offspring of the topic marketing. Okay, always do remember that. When it comes to approach, I will be dissecting different factors regarding marketing and sales, so everyone will be briefed about it. Okay, so when it comes to marketing, it determines the future needs and has a strategy in place to meet those needs for the long-term relationship. What about sales? Makes customer demand match the products of the company currently offers. So as you can see, if you want a long-term success, marketing is the one that we should use effectively. With regards to sale, if we are after with the sales of the company, not in a long-term period, like for example, there are five products of the company, and there is a certain product that is on the verge of breaking down or in the failing level already. We can actually make strategies under sale. What do I mean by this? Sale, of course, we have to augment or we have to ameliorate the number of the products being sold because, of course, through sales, it will economically profit the or it will economically benefit the company. While marketing, it will not just provide a short-term economic benefits, but it will improve the totality of the institution from image to financial to the brand of the people under it or inside of the company. Marketing has a lot of factors that needs to be tapped. Okay, it's not just about the product, but of course the brand of the whole company itself, including the people who are working for it. Okay, next, the process. When it comes to marketing, it's not only concerned with one person who is buying the certain product, but it targets specific audience, like for example specific province, specific region, or the whole country if possible. Okay, and when it comes to sales, it talks about to only one customer specifically, dealing with different issues or dealing with different benefits. Okay, focus when it comes to marketing. Anyway, the spelling of the fulfill should be double L, so this is mistyped. I would like to apologize. Okay, fulfill customers' wants and needs through products and or services the company can offer. So when it comes to sale, fulfill sales volume objective. So when it comes to sale, they are after the sales and the earnings of a certain product. While when it comes to marketing, it, aside from the economic side and the financial side, which talks about sales, it is also concerned with the wants and needs of the customers. Because if we will be able to detect or to know the needs of the customers always with their wants, it's not only the needs but also their wants, we will be able to provide what they really need. And if we have provided the certainties needed by the target market, we will stay in the business not only for a season of time, but also, of course, there are some companies that are living like forever because they have been targeting the needs and wants of the customer. And we should not be stagnant. Companies and marketing teams should not be stagnant. It should, you know, upgrade its system and evolve or ameliorate or improve its strategies once in a while so that they can keep abreast with the demands of the clients, customers, and the market itself. Okay? Horizon, longer term, and sales, of course, as earlier said, it's shorter term. Strategy, it's pulls, sales, it's push. Okay? Next, scope. Identifying customer needs, of course, through research. When we talk about research and marketing research, this is usually feasibility study. Okay, knowing the gaps of the product and the target market, if it will be effective or not, if it will be uh, if it will boom on a certain place or not. Creating products to meet those needs, promotions to advertise sales, said products. Okay, what about sales? Once a product has been created for a customer need, persuade the customer to purchase the product to fulfill her needs. So there's a difference between two, okay? Next priority, marketing shows how to reach the customer and build long-lasting relationship. Of course, when it comes to marketing, it reaches not just the target income, but of course the hearts and the minds of the target audience. Okay, selling is the ultimate result of marketing. That's why earlier I told you that sales is commonly mistaken as marketing, but it is only under marketing and not marketing as a whole. Next, identity. Marketing targets the construction of a brand identity so that it becomes easily associated with need fulfillment. In marketing, we there's what we call branding. Okay, when we say branding, this is how we present the company and its image. Okay, next, sales is the strategy of meeting the needs in opportunistic, individual method driven by human interaction. There's no premise of brand identity, longevity, or continuity. So the difference is that, of course, marketing and sales both focus with the earnings that the company could possibly have in the near future. But the difference is that marketing also targets the kind of identity, and the kind of image that it will show, rather than sales that it only focus with the possible earnings by single person that they are going to talk and they're going to sell the product that the company is selling. Next, core marketing concept. First, needs, wants, and demands, which we have discussed earlier. Products. value satisfaction, exchange transactions and relationship, and market. All of these terminologies were discussed earlier, and if there are questions later, I may entertain. Okay. Next, marketing mix. How will I phrase this for all of you? There are certain companies that focus on products itself. Okay, they do not really focus with how are they going to price the products that they are selling. Now, marketing mix is a combination of product, of course, the price that they would have to put in the product, the place that they're going to sell the product. Of course, they have to consider the place so that they will know if the target market will consider the product so as with the price. And next, promotion. Will the promotion be effective in the target market or the place that we are going to sell the product? Will the promotion meet the price needed by the product? So it's a marketing mix. When we talk about marketing mix, product, price, place, and promotion should be merged and collaborate with each other. Okay? Next, positioning in the marketplace. Of course, each company has its position in the market. So as with schools, okay, positioning in the marketplace is the act of designing the company's offering and image to occupy a distinctive place in the target market's mind. This is what I was telling you just a while ago, that positioning is the position or the standing, marketing and economic standing of a certain company in a certain place that it targets. Okay? Positioning is what you do to the product. Positioning is also what you do to the mind of the prospect. Customer does the positioning. So I will explain this in a better way. Of course, positioning is not what are we going to do with the product that the company sell. Positioning is what do we do with the mind of the prospect or the target customers or the target clients. This is how are we going to convince them, of course, to patronize. Next, customers does the positioning, of course. Like for example, a certain company will be selling uh, a mobile phone, like for example, the Samsung or the Apple iPhone. Customers before, Samsung was the leading company when it comes to mobile phone. It got to my knowledge that it has been replaced by Apple 5 years after it released the Apple products such as iPhone 4, iPhone 5, and now we have iPhone 14. Okay? Now, when it comes to positioning, it depends on how many customers are going to buy the product, if they are going to promote it themselves. The fact that they have been satisfied with the products that they are buying, they will keep on promoting it themselves. And from the usual sales that the company has, it will improve based on the word of mouth, based on the feedbacks of the customers, based on the satisfaction that they're going to have. So the reason why it says here that customer does the positioning. Okay, the company markets, yes, of course, but if there's no satisfaction, no matter how great the marketing is, there will never be an increase of sales. Okay, and customer will position the company on a lower level. Okay, there are different types of positioning errors. Of course, under positioning. When it comes to under positioning, of course, the customer position, or for example, the products or the marketing that the company provides is lacking. Okay, it's not enough with the target audience. It's not enough with the target market. While when we talk about over positioning, of course, if we're talking about under, it means less. When it comes to over, it means more. Sometimes because of so much marketing, it does not really reaches the people's aspirations regarding the products, because they are somehow confused with the so many things you offer and the so many things that the company has been saying. Okay, so over positioning in marketing is more than what should usually be given to them. Okay? When it comes to confused positioning, people are confused. It is connected with over positioning. People are confused with some details provided by the company with the marketing strategy, they are not really fully satisfied with the marketing strategies provided for them. It's not clear. So they are having doubts. Now we are now on the doubtful positioning. Doubts with the product that can offer. Of course, the product will be the products will gain doubts coming from the customers, of course, if the image of the company doesn't have any credibility, because of course with the possible issues that they have faced during certain times in their company, certain times that they have been selling the products. Okay. Next, of course, if there were errors, there are positivities, the positioning possibilities, the attribute positioning, of course. It has the attribute positioning is positioning the company and the through the marketing strategy that has been used in certain places where it can possibly be sold or the product can possibly be sold. Because not all places can actually have the same taste or have the same patronage with other places that actually patronizes the products that you are selling. Okay, every place or every venue has a different taste regarding any products that has been sold by certain companies, and we should always remember that. Next, benefit positioning. I guess that's self-explanatory. Benefit it will be beneficial to the company itself. Use of application positioning regarding the technological use of some application, if that can actually position the company into a betterment or better place. User positioning, of course, the user or the clientele or the consumer is the one who positions the company. Okay? Competitor positioning, it depends. It's like a competing schools or a competing product, whoever or whichever will have the greater sales. Because we believe that the company with greater sales is the company that has a good financial standing, so was with marketing standing. Okay? Product category positioning. The category of the product or the product itself should be put on a certain place where it will be sold greatly. Do not put the products on certain places where it will not be sold greatly. Okay. Next is quality or price positioning. Price should be reasonable. Okay. The price should should commensurate the product. It should jive with the quality of product. Now, if your product or the product that you're selling doesn't have enough quality to be used by people and it's not for long term, do not give a price that is very high because it will not be sold. Okay. Now, if you think that your product is one of the best and it has a quality like no other, that's the time that you should give a reasonable price to it. Okay. Next, channels of distribution. There are last two slides. A set of interdependence. Okay. A set of interdependence organizations involved in the process of making a product or service available for use of consumption. There are channel decisions that we have to talk about. First, affect other marketing decisions, involve long-term commitments. This is what has been telling earlier. Long-term commitments is very important not only in marketing but also in companies or schools. Okay, because long-term commitments can provide you, of course, longer financial stability. Okay. Next, what are the roles of intermediaries? Okay, greater efficiency in making goods available to target markets. Intermediaries should provide the following: okay, contacts, experience, a specialization, scale of operation, and it should match the supply and demand. Okay? So I have given you the easiest topics which you could understand. I have also asked different marketing guru regarding this so that I will be able to give you topics that are not that longer but theoretically proven, and of course students can possibly benefit from this. This has been provided, some of the topics that I was able to give were provided by experts better than I am, because of course I do not want to give you certain topics that I'm not sure of. Although I'm a vice president of marketing of a certain school, I also did ask some people who are experts regarding marketing even in corporate functions. Okay, so I guess that's it for my talk. I can entertain questions if it's possible. Yes, I will open the message. Okay, so that's it, sir. I guess my presentation is already done. Hello.
Yes, sir.
I hope it's clear and I hope it's helpful.
Yes, sir, very much. It's my privilege to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks on certificate course on marketing management. I, Dr. Sapna Ghutke from Department of Commerce and Management, stand here to express gratefulness and to conclude today's session. First and foremost, I am thankful to Honorable Guest Speaker, Dr. Kiv Oziaji Casimiro, that he has spared his valuable time for us. Now I extend my sincere thanks to Professor R.C. Gulhane, President of Prerna Seva Mandal, and S.C. Gulhane, Secretary of Prerna Seva Mandal, and Mrs. Abhilasha Gurde, CEO of Prerna Seva Mandal, for their guidance and support. I am very grateful to Dr. Praveen Joshi, Director, Prerna College of Commerce, for his directions and motivation. My special thanks to Dr. Leeladhar Revatkar, officiating principal, Prerna College of Commerce, for his valuable guidance and inspiration. Last but not the least, I am thankful to all the participants, faculty members, and students for their cooperation for making this program successful. Thank you so much, everyone. Students, if you have any doubts, then you can ask sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes. Any question?
Any queries or questions, students, if you have, you can ask sir. I guess no queries from their side, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
Ma'am, may
And
I request that we have a photo opportunity? May I request, is that fine?
yeah, that's okay. No, no problem at all.
Okay, may I request the audience to at least open your cameras if it's possible?
Yes, sir, that's
So,
possible. Okay, students, आप अपना कैमरा ऑन कर दीजिए बेटा. Students, आप everyone, switch on your cameras, please.
so that I can have a souvenir and remembrance, of course. Okay.
All
Others,
right.
I will count one, two, three. One, two, three. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. And students, अगर आपको कोई questions होंगे तो आप पूछ सकते हैं. कोई doubts हैं, कुछ ऐसा है जो नहीं समझ में आया, you can ask.
Are there questions? Are there questions that you would like to ask?
कुछ
I think sir
questions?
has explained in a very clear manner and very fantastically. He explained each and everything. So students doesn't have any doubt. I guess all doubts are cleared.
That is there. True.
Thank you so much. I am very much moved with your messages.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, thank you as well.
And now, with the permission of chair, I declare that the first session of certificate course in marketing management is over. Thank you and have a good evening, everyone. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank
Sir.
you very
Thank
much,
you so much, sir.
and God bless. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hope I can see you soon if I will be able to travel there. Bye bye.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Bye,
All
sir.
right.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, sir.